Greetings everybody from RADE Garage. In this installation video, I will show you how to install our LITE kit on KTM 690 from 2019 to 2024. You will get these parts from us. Front plate of the tower, top plate of the tower with the holder and sealing for the original dashboard, left and right side panels of the tower, navigation bar with the holders for the turn signals, holder of the tower itself which goes on the triple clamp, holder for the headlight, windshield and sticker. To assemble the tower you will get this stuff: M5 by 16 bolts, M6 by 8, M5 by 20 stainless steel bolts, M6 self-locking nuts, M5 self-locking nuts, M6 washers, M5 washers, M5 plastic washers, M5 rubber nuts, rubber grommets with big hole, silent blocks, rubber grommets with small hole, big rubber grommets, M4 self-locking nuts, M4 washers, M4 bolts. Depending on the model year of your bike, you will get one of these three top plates. This top plate with 4 grommets is for model years from 2019 to 20 and for US models from 2019 to 24. This top plate with sealing and holder with 2 holes is for model years from 2021 and 24. This top plate with sealing and holder with 2 holes is for model years from 2021 to 24. This top plate with sealing and holder with 4 holes is for model years from 2026. With the LITE kit you will get this LED headlight which you can use instead of the OEM headlight. However, if you have model from 2026, you must use this headlight instead of the OEM headlight. For 26 models, you will also get this cable adapter so you can easily plug it to the bike. With the LITE, you will also get these 2 bolts and 2 washers which are in the package with the headlight, and from us you will get M4 bolt with M4 washers and M4 locking nut, and you will get this headlight cover with hook and loop fasteners. With our LITE kit you also get Garmin adapter on navigation bar and this guide for the front brake use. For installation of LITE kit you will need saw blade on metal, Torx 30, Torx 20, Allen key size 4, Allen key size 3, socket wrench extension, socket joint, socket wrench number 8, wrench 13, wrench 10, wrench 8 and cutting pliers. In this chapter I will show you how to remove the original parts from the bike so we can install RADE Garage kit. To take out the original headlight with this orange plastic you need to remove 4 bolts, 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side. On the left side there is 1 bolt hidden behind the brake hose. To remove the bolts you will need Torx 30. When you remove all 4 bolts, you can now take out the light. You will just pull it up and forward to you like this, and you will unplug the headlight. Before we can remove this black plastic, we need to first cut these zip ties which holds the wires. You will need cutting pliers. When we have all cables free, we will disconnect all the connectors. You can use marker on them so you know which connector mates together. We also need to disconnect 2 connectors behind this black plastic cover. The plastic cover is mounted on 1 bolt here. To remove the bolt, you need Torx 30. To release these 2 cables, we need to take out this ignition cover and cut this zip tie. Now we can easily disconnect these 2 connectors. When you have all connectors disconnected, we need to make 2 cuts to remove this black plastic part. 1 cut will be here. The second cut will be on the right side of this black plastic part. To do both cuts, we can use saw blade on metal. If you don't want to do these 2 cuts, you can remove the bolt on the front brake pump and on the front brake caliper. Then you can remove these 2 views. So you can remove this black plastic. Then you will reconnect all these 2 views again, but you will need to refill the brake fluid and you will need to bleed the brake system. When you make the cut on the right side of the black plastic, you can easily take out the brake hose with a cable for the ABS. When you make the second cut inside the plastic part, we need to remove these 2 bolts and you will need Torx 30. When you remove these 2 bolts, we can now take out this plastic part. The last thing what we must do is to remove these 4 bolts. You will need Torx 30. From these 4 bolts which we remove, we will need these 2, the longer ones, later. So move them aside. In this chapter, I will show you how to assemble the tower before we can mount it on the bike. We can start with the side panels. For the tower, we will need 2 small grommets and 2 big grommets. The 2 big grommets goes here and the small goes here. This is how the side panels should look like when you have installed the grommets. Now we can install the USB port which goes here. Now take the holder for the original light and 4 rubber nuts and place them here. Now take 3 silent blocks and M6 by 12 bolts. We will install the silent blocks here, and you will also need Allen key size 4. This is how the holder for the original headlight should look like when you install the silent blocks. Remove this bolt and these 2 bolts so we can remove the plastic part from the light. We will reuse these 2 bolts again, so move them aside. You will need Torx 20. To install the headlight cover, which is also compatible with the original headlight, you will use these hook and loop fasteners. You will peel off this paper cover. You will then apply it on the headlight cover. Take the opposite side and prepare it. Like this, and then we will install it on the light. Now, when we remove the original plastic from the light, we will install the light to the holder. You will need the original 2 bolts and M5 by 16 bolt, M5 washer, M5 nut, and also you will need Torx 20, Allen key size 3, and wrench size 10, and wrench size 8. This is how the headlight should look like when it's installed on the holder. Now we will install the holder with the headlight to the front plate of the tower. The cable from the headlight will go through this hole like this. You will then need 3 M6 nuts and 3 M6 washers and wrench size 10. Before we can work on the top cover for the tower, we must remove from this original black plastic the ABS button, dashboard, and indicator lights. The indicator lights, you will just push them up and take them. The same is for the ABS. To remove the dashboard, you must remove these 2 bolts, and remove them you will need Torx 20. Also, after you remove these 2 bolts, remove also these 2 grommets. When you have removed the dashboard, the indicator lights and ABS button, we also need remove the turn signals. We will need wrench size 13. I will show you how to assemble the top cover. If you have model bike 19 to 20, you will need these 3 grommets, 2 original bolts and 2 original grommets. You will insert these grommets into these 3 holes. Now you will take the dashboard, place it like this. From the other side, you will use the original grommets. And then you will use the original 2 bolts. And you will need Torx 20. Now we will install the indicator lights. We will now install the ABS button with the triangle sealing. Like this. And now we will place it into the top plate. I will show you how to install the dashboard to the top cover for the model years 21 and newer. You will need the holder for the dashboard and the sealing around the dashboard. Take the dashboard and dashboard holder, place it like this, then take these original grommets, place them like this, and then use the original bolts and Torx 20. Now take the sealing, place it like this. Now we will place the dashboard to the top cover like this. In these 4 holes you will use M5 by 16 bolts, M5 nuts and M5 washers. You will need Allen key size 3 and wrench size 8. When you have installed the dashboard, take the indicator lights and place them into these 2 holes. and from other side secure them by the O-rings. Last, we'll install the ABS button with the triangle sealing, which we place on the button like this, and then we will place it to the top cover like this. To install the dashboard for model years 26 and above, you will need the holder with 4 holes, sealing, original grommets, original bolts, original washers, this M5 black bolts from us, M5 washers, and M5 self-locking nuts. To install the dashboard, we take the holder and we will place these original grommets into these 4 big holes. Now we will take these original washers. We will place them like this from the one side, and we will do the same on the other side. Take the dashboard, place it like this so the connector is on the left side. Take the holder and place it like this. To mount the dashboard to the holder, we will use the original bolts, and you will need Torx 25. Take the sealing and place it around the dashboard, and place the top plate like this. Now we will use the M5 bolts. We will secure the 4 bolts by M5 self-locking nuts and M5 washers. You will also need wrench size 8 and Allen key size 3. We will now assemble the side panels and the top cover of the tower. We will need M5 by 16 bolts, M5 washers, M5 nuts. You will align these 2 holes with these 2 holes. You will need Allen key size 3 and wrench size 8. This is how the tower should look like when you assemble it. Now we will install the silent blocks for the navigation bar. You will need M6 nuts, M6 washers, and the silent blocks. The silent blocks goes here on each side. And you will need wrench size 10. To assemble the navigation bar, we need these 2 plates with holes for the turn signals, navigation bar, M5 bolts, and external 2 lock washers. We take the M5 bolt, we place the washer on it, we take this holder. The holder for the turn signal should be facing out. We'll install the navigation bar like this, and we will do the other side the same way. The turn signal holder should be facing out. Take the M4 Allen key, hold the navigation bar like this and tie the bolt. Then we will do on the other side. Before we can install the navigation bar, we will install the turn signals on the navigation bar into these holes. You will use the original nut and this securing washer. And you will need wrench size 13. Now we will assemble the navigation bar with the tower, and you will need these M6 bolts and Allen key size 4. The navigation bar goes like this. When the navigation bar is installed, you take the turn signals cables and push them through this hole with the grommet. The same we will do on the other side. Before we put the tower on the bike, we will install the holder of the tower. The tower has two positions. The higher is this one and this hole on the holder. The lower one is this hole and this hole on the holder. You will need 4 M5 stainless steel bolts, 4 M5 washers, 4 M5 nuts, and Allen key size 3 and wrench size 8. The parts of the tower should look like this after our assembly. The final assembly will be done on the bike. In this chapter I will show you how to install RADE Garage kit on the bike when you remove the original front. First, what we do before we install the tower, we take this wire harness and we will push it through this big hole. When we have pushed the wire harness through the hole on the holder of the tower, we will now mount the tower to the bike. You will need 4 original bolts. 2 goes down here and 2 goes up here on the triple clamp. You will need socket wrench size 8, socket joint and socket extension. When we have mounted the tower, we will now push the cables from the handlebar through this hole on the side. The same we will do on the other side. When we have all connectors connected together, we will take these two connectors through this hole and when we have placed all the cables inside the tower, we take the front plate of the tower with the headlight. We will plug the headlight back. We will place the front plate like this. You will need 4 bolts M5 by 16. There are 4 holes which we use, and you will need Allen key size 3. On the left side, we will plug again these 2 connectors. When you push the cables and the connectors inside the frame, we can place back this plastic side cover. You will use the original bolt and Torx 30. Return the ignition cover and the seat. Last thing what we do is that we place the windshield like this. You will need M5 by 16 with this white plastic washer and Allen key size 3. The installation of the tower is now complete. What we do now, we will install this guide for this brake use. and we will use zip tie. The installation of LITE KIT from us is now complete, and I hope you will enjoy it on road, also off-road.